Why? Why? Do 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 do. Why? 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 So, what is up, guys? Real Diverse here, man. We're back. We're here to talk about my main man, Aaron Gordon. So, we finally got him. Well, I've had him. This video, I'm making this video Sunday. I've had this guy since Friday night. I think I got him Friday night. Yeah, something like that. Where is he at? I don't even know. Who knows? Oh, limited. Yeah, it's probably right here. All right, here we go. So, okay. So let's get into it. In terms of level, he's like the same in my opinion. But let me look. 98 overall, 93 defense. What's Jalen Brown? 96. Okay, yeah, they're basically the same in my opinion. Aaron Gordon's just obviously they're just different positions. Sadly enough, Aaron Gordon can't play. Now I know this really has never been his position, but he cannot play center. Now I feel like he's also a little bit shorter too, because in my opinion, I thought Aaron Gordon was always like, um, I could have sworn he was like 6'10", 6'11", even, but I don't know. Maybe I'm imagining that. But also, for some reason, it just clicked to me. I mean, if you, I'm not like a super LeBron fan or anything, but if you ever think like, oh, LeBron's dominant just because of maybe his size or things like that, you gotta realize guys like Aaron Gordon do not like they don't dominate the game the way like guys like LeBron like they're the same height, weight, all of that build. Like in my opinion, but there's just a big difference. But anyway, sorry to get off there. But was this Aaron Gordon? Was he really worth that grind on limited? No, limited is never, in my opinion, never really a big grind. Not like it's time consuming because you have to wait 6 weekends. Now it probably, I wish they would change it maybe to 4 weekends. Um, I would say even 3 weekends. Honestly, I don't know, or maybe like put in a mini reward or something. I don't even like, or even cannot give me all the rewards. Like every time I get a ring, give me the reward. I which Where's it at? Like, I want, I want all of, I want to be able to get all of these rewards, cause it's only fair, right? But anyways, back to my man Eric Gordon. So, was he? I mean, yeah, I'm just straight up say it off the bat. He was definitely worth it in my opinion as a 96 pink diamond power forward. Automatically became one of the, if not the best, one of the best in the game. So just keep that in mind. Definitely yeah, just immediately like an automatic must have card. So definitely worth it in my opinion in the long run. So let's kind of look at his stats here. 89 driving layup for a power forward. That's solid. Honestly, for him though, that's kind of low. But I'm not. Well, the fact that most point guards and things like that are only at 94, 92 driving layup, 98, 89 is pretty solid. So just seeing an 80 though on a pink diamond, like a stat like this on a pink diamond, seems low to me. But this really is not low. So just post fade 82. I would have wished it would have been higher, just so he could have been a little bit more versatile. Cause one problem, I feel like he's a little bit slow. Just to point that out, I feel like he's a little bit slow. But that's just me. Mid range 88, three ball 89. I've noticed a trend where a lot of people's three ball is higher than their mid range. And logically, to me, that just doesn't make sense. But I don't know. I feel like if you can shoot threes really well, why wouldn't you better shoot mid range really the same equally? I feel like these should always be equal. Or sometimes mid range should be higher because maybe guys like Chris Paul, DeMar DeRozan, who are really solid at mid range. Chris Paul's still good at three, but just a really great mid range shooter. I feel like it should always be equal. If your three ball should always be equal to your mid range, in my opinion. Because if you can shoot that well from deep, why wouldn't you better shoot that well from mid range? And maybe I just can't think of a logical reason why you would better do it. Now, dunking, yes, we expected this. 97 for standing, 97 for driving. Yeah, pretty much might as well be 99. So I'm not even gonna trip that it's not 99. It could have been 98 too, but I mean we're talking about one or two attributes, so it doesn't really make a difference. But 97 and 97 for both standing and driving dunk. So really solid there. Solid three ball, solid dunking. Free throws solid. Only 83 though, but yeah, still solid. If it's in the 80s, you're good. This year free throws are pretty easy to make. Draw foul also solid. Like I said, just kind of like it really does hurt him. His post stats aren't that high. These really do kind of hurt him in the long run. But let's get down to his playmaking. Playmaking, who really cares? 70 solid enough. Ball handle is 86. That is what we really care about, though. His passing isn't the greatest, which does make a like it matters depending on who you're going against. If you're going against a really great, like, certain people are just really good on defense and reading passing lanes. And if you're a player that reads passing lanes, passing accuracy does matter. If you're going against a person that reads pass lanes, let me clarify that. But other than that, like if you just make smart passes, this shouldn't matter too much. But if you're one of those people that like to get a like a rebound and throw it full court pass, make sure you probably throw a break star on this guy. We gotta check his badges. He may already have it, but definitely make sure he has break starter first, and he should be pretty much perfect in my opinion on playmaking. I mean, 86 ball handle is perfect enough. For some reason though, I just don't feel comfortable really pinning a ball down with this guy, but that's just me. I don't know why. 86 is really solid, but I still just do not feel comfortable putting the ball down. Defense really well rounded. 85 perimeter, so that's actually really solid here. He's actually more of a perimeter defender than he is interior, but 81 interior. Also remember, he is 6'9", and can jump really high. So this is actually a really nice interior defense as well. Still underrated. Remember, this is a power forward. So 85 perimeter and 82 still is really nice. Even though he's only 6'9", he's supposed to have these kind of stats in my opinion. Still underrated, solid stats here. You not really don't expect to see these on a car like him. Rebounding is solid as well. Yeah, it could have been 90, but close enough. High, mid to high 80. So I'm not even gonna trip. Speed 87. That's actually really fast. This is actually faster than my Oscar Robinson point guard. So really solid speed. 87 is not slow at all for a player of his build. Now, you could point out LeBron. Yes, LeBron is and LeBron, they both play the same positions, is same height, and is 93 speed. You could point that out, but yeah, 87 is not bad at all. A lot of quickness, also quick vertical 97. Also to point that out, that's important when it comes to defending under the rim. Other than that, doesn't really matter too much. Consistency, not too consistent on defense. 85, 95 is really solid for offense. So yeah, really good to see that. It sucks though his defense consistency is only 85, considering he's such a above average defender for all of his categories. 10 Hall of Fame badges, 25 gold, and a couple of bronze and silver. So not the greatest amount of badges, especially when we're considering him to be 96, but obviously still really solid at the end of the day. So corner specialist, Hall of Fame, really this is really important, especially considering the job of a power forward in the game right now is usually a stretch big, and for him to have such a badge like corner specialist on Hall of Fame, that really sets him above. Putback boss important as well. Lob City finisher is also nice to have, but not really on Hall of Fame. Chase down artist is also an underrated badge. Pogo sticks, so this guy should get a decent amount of blocks and contest. Consistent finisher, pick and roller. So yeah, call him on picks. He'll be the perfect roller, fast break finisher, pro touch, and showtime. So yeah, it's pretty well rounded on his Hall of Fame badges. Um, nothing like I just don't like. I could say Yeah, a lot. I mean, every badge he has, I'm okay with. It's nothing like it's like, oh, that really doesn't need to be Hall of Fame. Every badge this Hall of Fame is, I agree with. I'm okay with. Catch and shoot. He doesn't have contact finisher on Hall of Fame though. That's something to note. That's interesting too, by the way. No contact finisher. So um yeah, that's weird. But the more I think about that, catch and shoot gold, difficult shots gold, pick and popper gold. So yeah, even more testament to his shooting. All of those badges, acrobat, relentless finisher, drop step, pick dodger. So he can even dodge picks as a power forward, clamps. So I mean, this is more so that pick dodger. It seems only really necessary if he was a if you put him at small forward. That doesn't seem too viable at power forward, but yeah. Just something to note. He does have it though. Intimidator, gold, defensive leader. Like I said, clamps again, lightning reflexes, all ball pitch, tireless defender, trapper, contact finisher. Oh, there's the contact finisher on gold. Cross key fence footwork, giant slayer, interesting, but especially since he's if you run him at power forward, his layups should not even go down against his competition. So this is really interesting to note. Giant Slayer, downhill and quick first step on gold. Really nice badges to have. Really, really rather have them on Hall of Fame, but gold is still just as good. Flexible release, green machine, hot start, pump fake. Every badge he has is very nice and viable. I don't see any badges just like, that's not really useful. Range extender on bronze. Volume shooter on silver, which that would have been gold. Tireless shooter and pickpocket on silver. What is he missing? Postman. Okay, he actually needs that. Break starter. He may need that on bronze since his accuracy is only 7. Pass accuracy is only 7. The diamond always thought to have diamond rim protector. Also would have been nice to have rebound chaser. He is missing a couple. If you want him to be a really well-rounded power forward, he is missing a couple. Now I look at what he can get. Bailout, who cares? Handle for days, who cares? Needle threader, maybe a little helpful on bronze too to help with his passing. Stop and go, tight handles, unpluckable. These badges seem probably tight handles and unpluckable are actually relevant badges since his handles are questionable. Deadeye, deep fade, hot zone hunter. Oh wow, he definitely needs hot zone hunter. Stay shooter, floor general, brick wall. So many badges like he's solid. He already comes with a ton of solid badges, but man, so many more badges that you could badge this guy up to make him just like insane. Not a bad guy to waste. I wouldn't even say waste, but not a bad guy to put your badges on, for sure. Like I said, a lot of good spots, especially hot zone hunter, rim protector, a lot of solid badges like that. Let's look at his hot zones here. Actually, let's just go shoot around with him real quick. That way we can look at his hot zones and look at his jumper. But stat wise, well rounded, for sure, as well as um a couple of key badges in there. He is missing. Now that I look at it, he is missing some solid ones too, but it's all good. So this is Byron Davis. Wait, does he make that? Can he make it that far out? Wait, can I hit a real? Oh, he does make that. Well, I am stepping closer and closer. All right. Only hot zones from the corner. So I mean, hot zone hunter didn't help too much, but for sure will make him. Well, he was probably already going green anyway from the corner. Super. Well, his release feels super slow in game, especially if you're like, have a closing defender. Deadeye probably is gonna be like crucial on this card. Super easy, slow. I like slower releases because it's usually like I can when I have a slow release and I really need to hit a shot in the clutch time, it is like almost like time slows down and I can pretty much green it every time. So yeah, really solid. That sometimes slow releases are really solid, but he definitely does have a slow one in terms of like just players in general. To me, his just feels really slow. Um, but yeah, definitely a easy release. just slow. And maybe because he like doesn't have tight handles, maybe he's missing a couple point guard badges, but like his handles feel slow too. Like everything about the card feels sluggish. He does have quick first step. He does have a downhill, but he still feels really slow and sluggish. He does have deep face, I think, too. So overall, these are his hot zones, by the way. Um, Complete power forward. Just wish one thing offensively he had. He's solid defensively. Was a post fade would have made him like over the top. And his handle is just a little bit slow. Like things I don't like sig wise. His shot slow, which is good and bad. He I'm not a big fan of his sigs. Not like too crazy bad. Just feels so pluckable. Like I just feel scared to dribble with him in game, and that could just be me. But yeah, but overall, like solid card. Like I said, I don't think it's anything. He doesn't lack anything but a couple key badges, in my opinion. Give him, but and not even that. Like he's complete without those badges. Badge him up though. He's definitely probably the best power forward in the game, if not like a close second. I can't think of anyone else he comes like close to. Maybe that Chris Webber that just dropped. I gotta check his stats out. Maybe that Chris Webber that just dropped is probably up here with this card. Or not the Chris Webber didn't drop, but the locker code Chris Webber. So I mean not oh my gosh. The set lock in set reward Chris Webber. So other than that, I think those two are like the new top point guard or top power forwards in the game. Sadly enough, can't run him at center. Would have probably been a beast at center. But other than that, like if you can really get his sigs down, if you can really get his shot down, and if you can really find effective use for him, he does have a slow release, so he can't really be your primary shooter. Like you just got to hit. You can't shoot with him at like I don't know. You just got to be really open. It's not like super slow, but like yeah, it's very easy to come and contest this shot. And like I said, I just wish I could. I wish I just get the urge to post fade for some reason with this guy, and he just can't really do that too well. So not a big fan of that. But anyways, yeah, solid card. He was definitely worth the grind. Which is not really a grind. You just gotta play a couple limited games every weekend, and you get like 3 days to do that. So you get almost half the week to do it. So really, I mean, like, yeah, it's not tough at all. So, uh, definitely worth it. Like compared to again Byron Davis, Eric Gordon's definitely worth it. Also, another card that Jalen Brown was definitely worth it too. I probably could have been one of the first people to get have gameplay with this Aaron Gordon, but like I said, I was I didn't say this, but I would have made this video earlier too. I just wasn't in town, couldn't make it. I did get this card though, while I was out of town, but I couldn't didn't have like my heads. I just couldn't make a video at the time. So yeah, but yeah, either way, man, solid card. Um, wait, why is his three balls an A plus, but his mid range is just an A? But they were literally the same. That's weird. Unless 89 is the mark. Is 89 the benchmark to have an A plus three ball or something like that? I'll figure it out in a second here. Is 80 like do you have to have 89 to have A plus? Maybe. Maybe 89 is that mark to have A plus three ball. Who would have thought? See here, okay, here. He has an A. 85, okay. What's Chuck Pearson's at? A okay, I think I guess 89 is that mark. I don't know. I didn't realize how many people had 89 three ball. But anyways, I think that's it for you guys, man. If you hope you enjoyed Aaron Gordon, like I said, solid player. Might get some gameplay from him soon. He was definitely worth the grind. Stats are nice. Badges are okay. He has a lot more potential for badges. But other than that, he has a few kinks. Kind of to talk about him again real quick before I get off. He feels a little slow. His animations feel really like I feel like I could really steal from this card if I went against him. But like I said, maybe if you reach on him, you might get a lot of foul calls. I'm not sure. He does lack a badges like unpluckable, tight handle, so it's no telling when it comes to that. I haven't played enough games with him to really know like if it's a problem, but I feel the urge to play really defensive when I'm playing with him. So I haven't really felt like I've unlocked his full offensive potential because I play really slow with him and he just feels slow. But yeah, other than that, shot slow, but he is overall objectively a great card. It's just about how you handle him as a player. Now, I always like to say that a lot of these other YouTubers seem to just immediately dismiss a card. Oh, his release is slow, not usable. His animations aren't great. His sigs aren't. They're not good. He's not worth it. It's all about to me. What are you looking for as a player? What do you need? How do you play? And I think it don't matter almost any of your play style. This card can fit in either play style. Like if you're a rim runner or if you shoot threes, I think this card could fit on your team to do whatever job you need. But anyways, man, real diversity, man. We're out. Peace. Oh, also hit that like subscribe button, man.